don't like kids in bars. I should make something clear here. I'm talking about bar spaces specifically in the US. I don't have any experience bartending outside of the US, and I also think that the US has an unhealthy relationship with alcohol generally. I'm not trying to make any grandiose statements about the nature of bars in other countries. I don't like kids in bars. Not even in like a restaurant setting where there is a restaurant area and a bar area. I don't like kids in that area. And I know that in some municipalities it's a legal gray area as to whether or not kids can actually come and sit up at the bar, but that's a no-no for me. I really don't care what the restaurant policy is. I don't want kids at my bar. And it's not because I don't want to serve alcohol to someone who is not old enough to drink alcohol and then get in trouble for it. It's because my bar is a place that I like to use fuck words. I think it's important for adults to have adult spaces and be able to engage in activities and conversations that are adult themed. And part of the way that I maintain that is when I am bartending, I use swear words fairly often to designate my bar as an adult space. I've butt heads with a few managers on this, but my clientele tends to agree with me. And as silly as it is, I think it's important. I made a video about this earlier in the week on TikTok, and one of the comments that I got was, well, swearing is not that big a deal. I don't mind if my kid hears swear words. I understand that and agree. I'm using swear words as a shorthand to let everyone know that this is an adults only space. I have seen and experienced things at the bar that I would not want young kids to be around. I've seen drug deals, I've seen fights, I've seen sexual favors. These are all things that are not appropriate for adults, so I don't really feel like having the potentiality of scarring a child there. And another comment that I got was that it's not a big deal if it's legal, and if they're okay with it, they should be allowed to expose their child to bar behavior. And my response is, you're not the only person at the bar. Many of my customers do not want the child there, and I, the person who's purveyor of the alcohol, also do not want the child there. We're not talking about what's legal, we're talking about what's right and what's comfortable. And furthermore, if the bartender is going to be legally responsible, that is liable for the things that happen in or around the bar, then they should have the right to decide that they want to have a bar space that no one under the legal drinking age can sit at. Now, I understand there will be exceptions to this rule, and I also have served young people in the past who were completely comfortable and well-adjusted and fine to sit at my bar. I'm not saying that this needs to be a blanket statement across the entirety of the bar scene. I'm just saying that if your bartender is legally responsible for the things that go on at their bar, they ought to have the right to choose that their bar space cannot be under 21. Anyways, thank you for watching. Forgive the dark circles this week. Yesterday was St. Patrick's Day, so we are running on very little sleep. If you like this type of thing, learning tidbits about bar culture, please like the video, subscribe to the channel. I do new videos every week about some new aspect of bartending. If you want more Noisy Barstool content, or if you want to see some of the proto thoughts that go into my YouTube videos, you can find me all over social media, especially on Instagram and TikTok. I'll leave links to those in the description below. As always, I've been Dave. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next week. Cheers.